I briefly mentioned yesterday that Donald Trump Jr., the son of Donald Trump, was questioned behind closed doors about all things Russia by the House Intelligence Committee. And I happen to think, and I've said before, that the House Intelligence Committee is not likely to be the place that really makes progress on figuring out what did and didn't happen with Trump Russia. But hey, they're still doing the investigation. I'll pay attention to what took place in this committee hearing. And one question that we've all had, and that the House Intelligence Committee tried to explore yesterday with Donald Trump Jr., was how much did Donald Trump himself know about Russian contacts, specifically and including that infamous June 9th meeting in Trump Tower with the Russian lawyer related to dirt on Hillary and the easing of Russian sanctions? We know that Donald Trump Jr. was there. We know that Paul Manafort was there. We know that Jared Kushner was there. And there are others that were in the meeting that we've outlined. But Donald Trump personally wasn't there. The timing of Trump's schedule for that day and the timing of Donald Trump's tweets that day suggests that he was definitely in Trump Tower when the meeting took place, and that he was very much aware of what took place because he started tweeting just a couple hours after the meeting about dirt on Hillary and upcoming email releases. So cut to yesterday, understandably, members of the House Intelligence Committee want to know more about this, but Donald Trump Jr. refused to answer. And according to Congressman Adam Schiff, who's on that committee, he's the ranking member, Donald Trump Jr. did admit that he discussed the meeting and the emails that led up to the meeting with Donald Trump, but he refused to say anything else. And here's where it gets insane, okay? Donald Trump Jr. cited attorney-client privilege as the reason why he was refusing to answer the question. But a prerequisite for citing attorney-client privilege is that someone in the conversation be an attorney. And there is no such thing as attorney-client privilege when Donald Trump Jr. is talking to Donald Trump, because neither of them are lawyers. The argument then became, well, listen, during the phone calls between Trump and Trump Jr. about this, they both had their attorneys present in the room, which is not how attorney-client privilege works, since this has to do with communication between Trump and Trump Jr. And attorney-client privilege involves communication with the attorney. Now, he could refuse to answer things that he told his lawyer based on attorney-client privilege, but that's not what he's refusing to answer. He's refusing to answer about conversations between himself and Donald Trump. How stupid does Donald Trump Jr. think everybody is? He's acting like anything that takes place within 25 feet of a lawyer you never have to talk about because of attorney-client privilege. And these are the details that Donald Trump Jr. is withholding that could actually be really big in figuring out how involved was Donald Trump, how knowledgeable, how complicit. And what's horrible is that all lawyers agree that this is BS. Doesn't seem that there's going to be any consequences for Donald Trump Jr., though. He cited bogusly attorney-client privilege. He's not a lawyer. The other person in the conversation isn't a lawyer. And yet, it appears like he's just going to get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, if only these testimonies weren't behind closed doors. I'd love to see this on TV in a public setting and to see this all get challenged, because this is a lame excuse and everyone knows it.
And as a result of the fact that it was behind closed doors, it sort of becomes he said, she said, he said, whatever, because Adam Schiff came out, ranking Democrat on that committee, and said, yeah, he cited attorney-client privilege as the reason not to answer, which is insane because he's not a lawyer and neither is Trump. But then another Republican, I don't even remember who, came out of the meeting and said, yeah, Donald Trump Jr., he answered all of our questions, super forthcoming, and he told us everything we wanted to know. Yeah, I don't think so. And the attorney-client privilege, I almost am wondering if he thought he was citing executive privilege, even though, of course, he doesn't actually have that relationship with the president of the United States anyway, nor was because he doesn't have an official position.
But he does have the same name as the president, though. Maybe he thought he was the president?
Maybe, okay, well, he has that. But that's the most sensible reason why he wouldn't disclose this, that he shares a name with the president of the United States. That makes like slightly more sense than attorney-client privilege or even executive privilege, which isn't even what he asserted. Very, very weird, and even more disgusting that he was allowed to get away with it. Today's program sponsored in part by Wink. If I said I want you to pick out a wine that you will definitely like, but I said it has to be a wine that you've never tried before, could you do it? I definitely couldn't, because I'm clueless about wine, which brings in Wink, spelled W-I-N-C, which makes it Easy for you to discover great wines. Each month, they ship you wines that are matched to your tastes and personalized to you. These are wines you will love, and they are shipped right to your door. You just open them and enjoy them. And you can go on to trywink.com/Pakman. They have the palate profile quiz. They ask really simple questions like, how do you like your coffee? Do you like raspberries or blueberries? And then you get great wines in the mail, personalized to you, delivered right to your door. You drink the wine, then you rate the wine, and then the recommendations become even more tailored to your likes and dislikes. Never any membership fees, skip any month, cancel anytime, 100% satisfaction guarantee, so you never pay for a bottle you don't like. And for a limited time, get $20 off when you go to trywink.com/Pakman. That's TRYWINC.com/PAKMAN for $20 off.